So all you got to do is obviously just point it in a general direction while I'm explaining. If you want to pause at any stage, as you haven't had that one. ATC, do you know what it is? What it does?
It puts the brakes on if the caravan starts to do a bit of the old snaking.
That's it, yeah.
Stabilises the whole thing.
That's it. It's got an indicator light. So I've got to get you a bit closer. Right, it's an indicator light there. So when you plug it in, obviously you plug it into your car.
Yeah.
It powers, obviously, electrics off your car. You'll hear it self-test. Okay. There's the other two electrodes to operate that pump.
Yeah.
And not on that one.
Oh, I see.
Is it me or is the caravan moving?
He's in it.
Yeah. I thought. Right.
So when you're filling this one,
so if that is just to fill your onboard tank.
would you use that same connector then?
Yeah, that is it. That pump on the end of that pipe.
Right.
Pushes water into that tank.
But with the connectors on it, I'm thinking.
Yeah. So this is just when it's operating just normally.
Yes.
If you were just using the Acrol and not the onboard tank.
Yes. That's it.
The pump on board will draw water up this pipe.
Right.
So that pump isn't actually operating on the end of that.
Right.
Okay. So that pump only pushes water into your onboard tank.
It's a system.
Yeah.
But these prongs here, they match. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So it's the same connection.
Yeah.
So you put that into there to fill your tank.
Yeah.
If you want to use your Acrol, you click it into there.
And the Aquaroll hasn't got a pump.
No, the Acrol, the pump. When the pump's in the Acrol, it only operates to fill the tank.
Yes.
It doesn't operate to fill your water system.
Normal water system. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got it on film.
Yeah. Okay, battery locker. Obviously, something similar to what you probably had
Yeah,
previously.
same. Yeah.
Obviously, you got motor move. I assume it's yours.
Hopefully.
Your previous one, yeah.
Yeah.
So key point is there. You have also got an aerial point there. Look.
All right. That's the satellite.
Yeah, and then obviously you got your electrics connected there. Okay.
Where's the motor move one? At the back.
Just behind
here.
here.
I see.
Just behind there. You can.
Yeah.
Obviously, the safety thing is obviously you need to pull the electrics out before you can start using that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right, wastewater outlet. Obviously there. Flush tank for your toilet.
Right. Same as normal.
Same with that one.
That's the same.
A slightly different catch.
Yeah.
Which I'll show you that one on the other side. Toilet cassette.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yes.
Same.
Same.
And you know about the drain for your flush tank there.
Yes.
On that pipe that's on the ledge. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So obviously making sure you do that. Yeah. For winter. You have to slam that one to make sure it's
right.
That I'll show you how that works in a second.
Okay.
Because that works off the key. Okay. So just mind yourself on the cable and the hose as you come round. I've got loads of keys here. Because obviously I've got your other van. Have you got anything in your other van that you know of that you need to take out?
No, there's nothing.
There's nothing in there. Right, that's okay.
You just brought the brushes and everything in, haven't you? All the for the cooker.
The handbooks
and
and
Yeah, you got
handbooks
everything, all
and
that stuff.
things.
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously they're your old keys. There's your new. The keys in after you've locked it.
No.
If you know what I mean. So if you lock, you can actually lock it. You could even open it and put your keys in.
All right. Ah, yes.
And you've locked your keys in.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
That's the problem with that with it.
Yeah.
You've got one that just opens the boot.
Yeah.
And if you go in the boot and put your keys down and shut the boot,
Yeah,
you've lost
you're in
them. Yeah.
Okay. Gas barbecue point.
Right. Does that use the normal? What's the connector for that?
Yeah,
Is
the
it a
connector
normal?
should be inside there.
All right.
I'll show you that in a sec. And then obviously 240 outlet is
Yeah.
there. Right.
Okay.
Very important that you check your wheel nut. So I would check the wheel nut before you travel.
Right.
Or before you leave, obviously. Should be beeping on us. Torque set for your wheels.
Oh, it's on there, is it? That's
plate
good.
there now,
That's
so
new.
it's obviously easier to find. Obviously, they make it the smallest writing you can find, obviously,
Yeah.
but while we're doing that, I'll get the valeters in just to clean them bits on the outside while we're inside.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
On there.
What? Got the heating option.
Yeah, music's on as well. Found us some cushions then. We've got those two and those two. Oh, they're plush, aren't they?
Right ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, no, I wonder where the rub was. I thought you said it had a rub.
Yeah.
It's got this. I says, no, the big thick one. I suppose he's expecting to live in some firm, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, I'll just put my slippers on.
Ah.
Obviously, you can hear the radio going.
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously, get open up and running. I'll try and fail it. Leave like that in a second. What we're doing here, we've got the new Posh one. Volume button, obviously the big button.
Yeah.
On-off button there, also does source of AM, FM or whatever else. USB, you've got a USB little, so this is pretty good. Pretty good. Right, we'll start with this then. Just show you the control panel. Not sure if it's probably slightly different.
Totally different.
Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. Obviously that's your 12, obviously not as quick because obviously I've got some power coming in, again depending on daylight and everything else. Okay?
Yes.
Happy with that bit?
Yeah, yeah.
So, to get the water in,
Try to start pressing buttons.
How does the solar panel work? Does it just...
it's just automatic.
Just does it automatically?
Automatically, yeah. Well, it's just in here, I'll just show you that. No, it isn't. I'm thinking of the van, I was just... Oh, it's
that
in.
in? Yeah.
Yeah. I just jumped in that van and I jumped into this one and then it tends to confuse you.
Different.
Yeah, so that's your regulator there. Green light on the left, that is to say the battery's in reasonable condition, it's giving around about 12.5 volts.
Right.
If it turns to red, then that means it's giving about the full whack, it can give about 14.5 volt max.
Right.
Okay? The one on the right flashing green, that means just to say it is charging. So it's totally automatic. If it senses the battery drops, it will obviously start charging. Obviously got enough daylight and decent power, decent sunlight. What you recorded for? Yeah, so you must have recorded all that because you just paused it, didn't you, on that?
Yeah.
Just after. There will be occasions when then lights go out. One, obviously it's dark, it's not going to run off the moon.
So it's not paused now then?
No, it's running now. So it says record top left.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So lights go out on that box there. Obviously night time it's not going to be working.
Yeah.
If the battery is fully charged and obviously you've got your 240 charger operating, so it's not taking all the room that's under that bench normally. You've got two drains. You've got one on the right which is upright at the moment, that's your freshwater tank.
Right.
There's one identical on the left hand side. So that's a similar one you would have had on your previous van.
Yeah.
So your water tank and your hot water tank, I should say, and your tap system drainage. That one there is just for your onboard tank.
Right.
Okay. You've also got a white switch, or valve even.
Got it.
That one there.
Yep.
That's to alternate between either water coming in from the Aquaroll straight into your system, or which is pointing that way at the moment. If it's pointing downwards, that's taking water direct from your onboard tank to your taps.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what it's set up. That's what's set at the moment.
It's set as if it's pointing towards the Aquaroll.
Yeah.
That means that's what you're using.
Right.
So that's your water source. If it's pointing down, it's taking the water from your onboard tank.
Right.
Okay. To fill your onboard tank, obviously you need to make sure that drain's closed.
Yeah.
First, plug the Aquaroll into the top connection outside.
Yes.
And you've got the fill tank button, which is on the control panel.
Right.
Press that. It won't shut off automatically.
Right.
So you've got to keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it.
It will overflow outside. Okay, so if you overflow it, the likelihood...
I had one that overflowed inside, you know, on a caravan we had. Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, it will
Oh,
overflow
God, what a
outside.
mess.
You've got to switch the fill button off.
Right. Or the pump will keep going.
Yeah, or the pump will keep going. Obviously, you may have in the past where if the pump's dry in an empty Aquaroll and carries on going, it's going to burn it out. So,
right. Don't want that.
Be careful.
Okay.
That one there, see this point here, that is your actual onboard pump.
Right. Okay.
So that's the one that will either pull water from your Aquaroll through to your taps, or pull from the water from your tank into your taps.
Okay.
Okay, happy with that?
How about the hot water? Does that?
Hot water draws it straight.
Does it fill automatically? We haven't got to.
Yeah, well,
when you run the taps.
Yeah. Be getting the water through your system exactly the same. So you open your taps, get the air out.
So running from the Aquaroll, just open the tap, let the air run out like we were before. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. So the only difference is you just have your tank, and if you just fill your tank by putting the top connection, fill tank.
Yeah.
Once it's full, but you can put it into the down position.
Yeah.
It can be either way when you're filling your tank. Doesn't matter. So what you could do then is go and fill your Aquaroll again. Mm-hmm. Then plug it into the bottom one, so then you've got the options of two then.
Right.
So what you can do is use the onboard tank. When you've exhausted that,
it'll
turn it to...
Yeah.
You've got to physically switch it to draw water from your Aquaroll.
Right.
So you can just operate from your Aquaroll then.
Okay.
So that you fill tank. But there again, to fill tank, you've got to get back out again and stop messing with it. Okay?
Okay. How do you use the heat? I mean, the heater's automatic as well.
I'll tell you that now.
All right.
Right, so I'm just
thought about
based
it.
on the water now.
Yeah.
Just getting obviously water in is obviously that's what we're trying to get to. So exactly the same. Obviously, open the taps up, get all the air out. Obviously, I'll pull the pipe out at some point and let a bit more air in. Let the pressure build up. You fill your hot tank exactly the same. Just put it to the hot side of your tap.
Right.
You'll end up with a lot of spluttering.
They're not aerated taps like the others.
Oh, no.
You didn't like them aerated.
It's like a spray tap, isn't it, everywhere?
All them ones, yeah, I know what I mean, yeah. I do think you see the steam coming off that. Obviously, it's not instant heat. Obviously, you have to warm it up like you would have done previously. okay, which I'll show you now.
Fine.
Okay, so you're happy how to get water. It's not not a lot different to what you've done before.
No.
Right, your control panel for your heating is this one on the end here. So I'll have to step outside so I can show you. Right, so heating system, that's your on-off button there. Okay, so that's your system on and off. Your main screen, that is your circulation pump. So that's circulating the heating around your van, like a
one with the thermometer on it,
a pump in your, if you've got central heating at home, circulates heating around your van. That is just to say you've got electric connected. It's not necessarily operating on electric. So on the consumer unit, which I haven't showed you, I'll show you in a second, the orange button, I just remember where it is now. There's a cupboard just by the other side of the cooker there, right at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Just open that, you should see your consumer unit. See that there? You see an orange button on the right? You see that?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The one that's lit.
Yeah, the one that's lit. If you just press that,
Right.
just press that, that switches it off.
Shall I press it?
Yeah, just press the orange button there. Right. That's isolating the power from your heater now.
Right.
So this little plug has disappeared on your screen.
Right.
Okay. If you just want to have a look at that, then in a second we'll switch it back on again. So if you wanted to, you couldn't operate on electric now.
Right.
But if you want to press that button again, and plug come back on.
Right.
Okay, so we can operate. It's not. It may be switched to electric at the moment because I've done it, but if that's not on there, you won't be operating on electric.
Okay.
Okay. Then this here, that's just your room temperature.
All right.
Okay. If you want to change anything, press the menu button. Temperature of your room. So whatever temperature you want to set.
Right.
Maximum 30 degrees or minimum 5 degrees.
Right.
You can't physically switch the heating off as such.
You just turn it down below ambient temperature.
Yeah, so turn it below the room temperature. So I've got 20.5. If I bring the temperature below that, pump goes off.
Right.
It's not circulating heat around your van. Right. Okay? So obviously until it drops to that temperature, then it will obviously come back on again. Okay? So I'll just bring it back up to
22 or whatever.
Yeah, so got the pump there now. Okay, the next one is your water heating.
Right.
Right, so that's water heating off. Press the plus. Plus goes green. Half a triangle filled in. That's your standard water heating running at that now. Okay. What you can do is boost it. So if you're going to use a shower on board, which a lot of people don't, but if you wanted to, you could. If you want that extra hot water, if you want to use it extra hot water,
right. Now is that electric powered or gas powered?
Yeah, well I haven't got to that. It's been both at the moment.
Right.
But all that is doing is just concentrating all the heating.
It's bringing the heating up. Yeah.
It's concentrating the heat on the hot water. I'll go back to your main screen. Your heating has been switched off.
Right.
As such as in the pump, circulation pump, so it's holding all the heat in the tank.
Yes.
To warm the water up. Okay. After 30 minutes, it will revert back to normal running. Okay, unless you manually switch it back like I've just done.
And you did that. You did that by pressing that blue one there, didn't you?
So if you want to
boost it with that
boost it will do that.
And then down again.
Yeah.
With that.
But it will after 30 minutes it will revert back to anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next line is your energy. So that's electric off.
Yeah.
1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt.
Okay.
Right. So max 3 kilowatt, and that's gas off. Gas on.
So why would you want to choose between 1, 2, and 3? What actually is it?
Well, the thing is
that for heating or?
Yeah, that's for heating and hot water. So it's one unit. So it's heating that unit to heat your water and your room if you want to. Okay.
Yeah.
So that energy is doing for both. If you haven't got any heating running, it'll just be operating on your water.
Right.
So in the summer, electric alone, so you would say without gas, that should be sufficient to heat your water up. Honestly, because hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not going to be that cold. That
on
you
a
need
16 amp supply.
Yes, that's the thing you've got to consider.
Right.
Okay. Especially for winter, obviously that unit is heating the room and the water.
Yeah.
If you've got it on 3 kilowatts and then you start using hob there, microwave, all the other things, hair dryers, anything like that, obviously a lot of energy, kettle, obviously trip's going to go on that bollard. So what you can do is reduce the say down to 1 or 2 kilowatts and then operate on gas as well.
Go to gas,
yeah. If you operate on gas, what it'll do, it use both energies to get up to temperature.
Yes.
And it'll shut down the gas and continue running on the electric. Until someone leaves the door, like myself, leaves the door wide open, cold air, boom,
so it'll turn the gas off and go back to electric again?
Yeah, it'll do it automatically.
All right.
So once it gets the temperature, because it's prioritised to electric,
yes,
it will shut the gas off and allow everything to run on electric until either you've used all the hot water, so obviously it needs to boost it again to get the water tank warmed up again.
Right.
Or, as I just said, the door and the temperature's dropped in.
So the caravan club's paying for the heating, not us with the gas?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So, so it's just going to be the initial of getting up to
Yeah,
temperature.
yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So that's likely to be more in winter. In the summer, it should be sufficient on electric alone,
Right.
because more or less you're just heating your water anyway, aren't you?
Yes, yes, you are.
Because you're not going to be using too much other energy.
Hopefully not. Not
Yeah.
even in this country.
Yeah. Okay. Happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So that's you.